Where's everybody at? Well, there's one guest.
Hey, Morbid. Letting your icon speak for you? And Ken. Hey, Ken. Nice picture. Hey, Mrs. Morbid and Bosa. Around. Kara. Hey, hey.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. So have you got your everything settled out?
Getting there.
It's Sherry. Yay.
Wonder why I came in. They ain't saying nothing, one or the other.
My mic got muted. I was sitting there talking like, what the heck? But when you send the link to people on Instagram, sometimes it won't let you get in.
That depends on the person's Instagram and exactly what kind of settings they have on it.
I think if you're using your phone, it won't let you get in. But if you have a laptop, you're all right.
It depends on the. It tends to depend on what. Hold on a sec. Google or what network you're working on. If you are using Chrome, usually it's okay. If you're using something like Microsoft, the one from there, it sometimes won't come in.
I got Google Chrome, but I don't know. It's just when I try to log on through Instagram on my phone, it just don't work. I thought it was the difference between phone and computer. Maybe you're right. We're not.
Well, there is
still
a
all
difference
just trying to
between
figure this
how
out.
it works between the phone and the computer as well.
Yeah. We're all just trying to figure this out. Oh my God! Look at that thing.
If this one stays all white, as much as I need another dog, like I need a freaking hole in my head,
you can't get rid of it, can you?
Yeah, if this one stays white, I'll be keeping that one.
I don't blame you there. That looks like a cool dog.
Dude, white healers are hard to find.
I got a blue healer that's like salt and pepper, like all of it, but he's fixed. I wish I would have got him not fixed.
Yeah. I love my healers, man.
They're a very energetic dog.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Even at 8 years old, he's pretty early.
We got one here that's 8 years old, and he's wound for sound non-stop.
Yeah, mine's 6 or 7, and he don't calm down yet. He's zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah, this time it's from Zombie.
Yep.
Last summer, he jumped off the porch chasing a squirrel or a chipmunk, and the dumbass dog ran right to a tree. I mean, full bore sprint, and he's fast. Like he's like a lightning bolt. And I don't know if he just misjudged where the tree was at, but he smacked right into that tree head first.
All his own doing.
was chasing
Extremely smart dogs, but they definitely have their stupid moments.
Oh, he's smart. He understands what you're trying to tell him, but he just like he's like a blonde, I guess, because he don't really pay attention to stuff.
They have two speeds,
2 speeds.
slow and gone.
That's about right.
Mm. Why did the blonde have a sore belly button?
I don't know.
Her boyfriend was blonde too.
Ah,
That's a good one. What'd the elephant say to the man peeing in the woods?
Now that one I don't know.
How do you eat with that thing?
Yeah,
the worst
it
thing
ain't
that he
as
messaged-
prehensile.
Shane messaged me like 15 minutes ago and asked me when I wanted to do this. I said, give me like 10 minutes. I'm eating some reptile links.
You know, I was thinking about that. And if you would make your own, like, and it would be fresh, I think it could be beneficiary. I mean, I even looked up the collagen casings, 100% collagen casings. You can get like 12-inch ones for 50 cents a piece. So
Where,
they're
girl?
pretty cheap.
This is the only female in the mix.
Number 7.
Oh,
There were 7 of them.
Oh,
oh, there was 7.
Yep, she ended up having 7.
She had a size one
Okay.
early this morning after we were done.
She had 6 late last
Ah.
night. Well, early this morning, like 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning. And we
Mhm.
thought she was done. We went in and laid down for a little bit, and we got up, and there was
Another one.
lucky number 7.
Where did this one come from?
And which incidentally was that jet white one.
No.
No, I thought it was that white one. I thought it was that all white one. But that
Lucky
female
number
I got traded, I'm trading a buddy of mine. I sent him the link. I hope he stops in here because he's PA and he got a lot of nice ball pythons for sale cheap.
That one. That was our mystery baby, or surprise baby.
That's the surprise one.
Tail with the tail.
aw.
I said he's got a.
And you know how healers are. They'll blue up or red up, whichever color they're going to be.
He's already getting
Yep.
really one of his paws.
Those are adorable.
Oh, I love them. And, you know, we're not asking an arm and a leg for them. We're told a few people $250 for them. They'll have
That's
their
not
first
bad.
set.
That's not
First
bad for healer.
They'll have their
That's-
first set of
yeah,
shots
good.
and be warmed.
That's not bad at all. Those dogs
No.
usually sell for at least 300. That's the lowest I've seen them.
The
Mhm.
females, I wanted $350 for the female.
Yeah.
And that one white, if that one male, if it stays white and I don't keep it, it's not going to be a cheap dog.
I'd jack it up a little bit too. Why not? It's rare. They don't stay white like that.
Exactly. And if it does, I think I'm going to keep it. And if somebody asks about it, they're going to get a stupid price. And if they jump on it, then I'll get rid of it.
Everything got a price. You know.
That's it. Because
I
my
mean, I
male
got a couple
dog,
favorite snakes, but if someone offers me $1,000, they're gone.
yep. But I'm
Watch
trading
out,
that
Sandy.
one.
This guy is not helpful.
She said Kevin's not, or Keith's not helpful in keeping the dog.
Well, I mean, also he said everything has a price.
Oh,
I was
everything has a
Watch
price.
out, Sandy.
But I have a male blood here, and I traded that female to a buddy of mine for a female ivory
Nice.
blood python.
Now, are they all white like the ball python ivory?
Pretty close to it. They got some pattern up across their spine and stuff, but their sides are pretty blushed out.
See, mine Mine is 66%. The ivory I got is 66% het clown, and its head pattern stayed. It never faded away. So,
Wow.
and I got her genetically tested when it first come out, and it said she is, but then everyone says that you can't trust it, and I don't know. I think she is, and I think it was right. Because like every ivory I see fades out to total white.
Yep.
She's probably 1,400 grams, and she still has her head pattern is still as dark as it was when I got her. I think it's a het marker coming through.
Did little off subject? Did you see that dude from Nerd was on there bashing Derek?
No, I
Again?
didn't.
Well, he went on somebody else's. He's doing his first fucking interview with some dude. Give me a second here. I'll pull it up on the Xbox and tell you exactly who it is.
See, I don't do the bashing. You know, if I
There's
say
no
something
sense in it
bad
for a
about
reason.
something or something negative, they're not my cup of tea. But you know, I ain't gonna sit here and put someone down.
It's the Trap Talk podcast. Why do these animal YouTubers hate Donnie Rapture, the Trap?
See that guy there? He's not my cup of tea, but I watch him to see what he's gonna say next. You know?
Well, I started watching it. I've never watched that guy before in my life. And he said the only way he was going to respond to any questions or any comments in the chat was if you super chatted it.
Yeah. If you,
I'm like,
if you pay
this
him.
seems
And
like a bunch of frozen thawed circle jerk people getting on the panel to me.
Yep, that's what I got. And I don't roll that way. Like, I'm very grateful for everyone that watches, you know, us, our show, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to give me any money for me to answer you. Come on now. Even if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be that way. But that's the way he plays. That's his game, and it works for him. Like, how could
Because-
we, you know, criticize what works for him? I mean, it's not what I would
Because
do.
he's
But
with someone who is famous and people want to, you know, get jobs from or whatever.
yeah,
Sorry
and
about
that's
that. I
what they
missed
do.
that, Mike. My internet was
Sell your soul
buffering
to
in
the
and out
devil.
for some
I
reason.
won't. I have morals. It's just funny
Shake my
that you
head.
said that.
I shake my head a lot.
Right. It's just
Like,
funny that Morgan
smile
said
and
crap talk.
wave, smile and wave.
There's another, we'll say, influencer that's in the ball python community that if you watch him, he comes off really cocky and brass. And I just wasn't my cup of tea either. So I won't watch him anymore either. I'm not going to throw names out there, but
No. A lot of people are, you know, they seem to be cocky at first and everything, but sometimes you just don't know them and they're just.
They
Oh,
turn
well,
out
he
not to
agreed.
be that bad of an asshole.
he
That's right.
agreed to do a
See?
sticker swap with me, and then I sent him stickers. And then, like 3 months later, I asked him, "Hey, are you ever going to send me stickers back?" And he was just like, "I don't even remember asking you to send or wanting to do a sticker swap with you." I was like, "You showed my stickers on your show, dude. Do I have to copy and paste and show you our conversation?" And then he ended up sending me stickers and not saying nothing else. But it was just like, dude, really? They're stickers. I'm not trying to argue over stickers. I was just asking.
Is it? I have stickers that I have to send out sooner or later.
I mean, I get like people forgetting like a month or two. Hey, you know,
But
all right,
it'll
cool.
depend.
But you know, when someone asks you after they send you yours, and then you get all cocky about it, like, I really wanted to lay into him, but Shane talked me out of it. I'm glad he
I don't
did.
let nobody talk me out of anything. If I decide I'm going to rip into somebody, it's game on.
Well, it was over stickers. You know what I mean? Now, if it was over a snake or a reptile or a dill, something like that, yeah. But
It's not the fact that it was just over stickers. Y'all made an arrangement, and he backed out on it.
basically, I mean, when people, I think what it was is when people send him, I knew it was the first stickers I ever got. When people send him stuff, there's T-shirts, sweatshirts, canned coolie stickers, and all this stuff. And I sent him, like 3 or 4 stickers. Like I asked him to do a sticker swap. He said fine. I didn't ask for a T-shirt and a sweatshirt and a hat and all that. I said stickers, and I think that's what. He got butthurt about. He thought he was getting all this merchandise. No, I don't know you like that. I'm not sending you a bunch of crap.
It's cold as
Yeah,
fuck
for
here
real.
right now.
How you doing?
I'm all right,
You're looking a little cold.
dude. Well, not really. I'm chilling now. I got a bunch of stuff on. But funny thing is, I'm still in shorts.
I was telling him about my sticker mishap. We won't throw names out.
I heard it.
What up?
Who's this?
What's up?
What up, Shane?
What up? Who are you?
That's
I see no
Snuckster?
name.
Yes.
I recognize the voice.
What's up, duder?
What up, old man Morbid?
Damn, he's
Same.
busting on you, old man.
Old
I was
man.
like,
Same
that's
shit,
Morbid.
different day.
He ain't no old man. He's a buck still.
Man, morbid. What'd you think about that interview just now?
What interview?
You seen what I thought about that interview? Just which interview are you talking about?
You know which interview
Don't-
I'm talking about.
If you're
Don't-
talking
There's
about crap
lots of
talk, you
interviews.
just
You
missed
have to
it.
be specific.
You seen what I said in there? If you were watching it,
Yeah.
Specific.
Dude, and then I went over to BPL and it was like they were on, and I was like, I didn't say nothing about it, but I was like, man, I felt bad because like they were having a good combo in there, and then homeboy on the other side over there with like mad negativity. So I don't know.
Oh, something
Yep.
happened. Someone went nuts on BPLs.
Not on BPL.
no.
Okay,
Which
I'm
Donnie and them
confused.
guys are running their mouths about Derek again.
Oh, those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
The hell?
They might they might not respond to my chat because I didn't super chat it like they stated at the beginning of the interview if you were paying attention or not. But I guarantee you they read it.
I did not.
That one I got the idea of, but just super chat. Zero. Because you asshole.
Hey.
Oh.
He said right at the beginning of the interview that he will not he will not respond to any questions in the chat or any responses in the chat unless it is accompanied with a super chat.
Is
Not
that what
going.
you said?
Not
And
doing
my
it.
rebuttal to that was this seems like a frozen thawed circle jerk on the panel, and I left. And I
Watch for a
screenshotted it
backlash.
too, so I have it saved.
Watch for a backlash. John said less than that, and he texted John and jumped John's ass about having a loose mouth in his chat.
He ain't gonna say shit to Morbid, bet.
I
He can
think it'd
say
be
shit
funny
to
if he did.
Morbid. He can
Morbid
say
ain't
whatever to
John.
Morbid. Morbid
I
will
mean,
ignore him or
No
just tell him
offense,
the
John,
same thing.
but John's like, generally a nice dude where Morbid will be like, hey, kick rocks real quick.
Well, John's like sitting there throwing it out and telling people, like, look, I didn't say nothing in this chat, and this dude's like busting my balls. Like, I don't get it.
That was weird.
Morbid, you was right, Morbid.
Hey man, people make their own graves, like
When you
being
when you
negative
said
ain't
that you
gonna
had
do
a
that.
lot of reptiles on your page, oh my gosh, Morbid.
You didn't think he did?
Hey, send me this YouTube link so I can invite somebody real quick. Not the chat link, not the StreamYard link, but the actual YouTube link.
You're not getting out, Cat. It's cold.
Actually, I'll go do it.
Yeah,
I
sure.
got
When he
sitting at the
said he
door
had a
meowing,
lot
trying to
of
get out.
reptile people, oh my gosh.
What was that?
Man, and I really like BPL's show too. That was a good show, man.
Yeah, Morbid. I was
Okay.
gonna message you on
So
TikTok. I
this is
couldn't
a
even
different
message
thing
you.
about BPL. What happened with BPL?
Oh, nothing specifically with BPL. BPL had Derek on his show. Dude from Trap Talk was tearing Derek a new butthole.
Yeah.
What's Derek?
Okay.
Derek Reptiles?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he doesn't like Derek at all. Which is, yeah. Whatever,
He's
dude.
never really done anything to me, but he started broadcasting like a half hour before we go on, and then he stopped. He did it for like 2 weeks. I was kind of like, what the hell? But he stopped, so I ain't got no beef with him.
Oh,
I
Derek,
don't know.
if you're
he-
saying about Derek broadcasts when he can, basically.
Yeah, that's what I seen. But it's like 2 weeks in a row. He went on like right before our show, and it was
Yeah,
just like, why are you starting one like now? And then I seen he kind
You
of
know
jumped
why,
around.
Ken?
So
Because all
it
the
depends
different
on
spots
his.
are taken.
It depends on his. The person he's interviewing.
Right. But I mean, it's
So-
also like, Ken, there's very limited slots, you know, and like
I know.
you
I know what it is, and I know how
Oh,
it
I
is.
have
But it's
people-
just like when someone intrudes on our time, it's just like, yo, what are you doing that on purpose, or is it just what you got to do?
Oh, I get
Yeah.
that all the time. Get it all the time.
I mean, in the end, all of us
I
are gonna
haven't.
be
I
covered.
haven't been doing much the last couple of weeks because it was just. I've had it for a bit. Plus, I wasn't feeling well, so.
Yeah, how's your tooth doing?
Huh?
You ain't there. See? Gone.
So then it ain't hurting no more.
They ain't hurting.
But I was
Have to
on
get the other side ripped
DEA.
apart.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I thought you was done.
Am I?
All right, well,
done,
anyways.
Morgan?
I was on DEA Exotics before I got on here, and he subscribed to me and stuff and said he was going to start checking out our show. He seems pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know him or not.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've seen him here and there.
He seemed like an
So-
alright guy.
You,
Yeah.
and Morbid are doing a show now, or is
Hell
it
no,
just
Morbid ain't on our show. We kick his ass
Okay,
out.
so it's Heads and,
I get
Heads and
these
Tails
boys in
and Ken
trouble.
who are
They're just
doing the
clean
show.
cut.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just trying to get this straight because there's so many people who have a show. I don't know every single one of them.
No,
We've
honestly,
only been doing it for
I
about
want to
2
start
months.
going live like 3 days a week, but one day out of the week I want to take. And a buddy of mine, I'm trying to talk him into coming on with us, and
yeah.
just nothing but genetic talk, because he is phenomenal when it comes to this genetic bullshit.
Nice. That would
Awesome.
do very well
And
for
he's-
your show if you're really into the genetics. I like
I'd
the
watch
genetics.
it.
I'm just not.
And that's that. I was just gonna say, Ken's been wanting to do a show all about that, and I'm like, no, bro, because when we do behind the scales, it's supposed to be like getting to know these breeders, like behind the snakes and everything, before the snakes, and like actually get to know
Well,
them.
you could have two.
Yeah, I know, but then you're
I
cutting
wanted to
into
go
clock.
start doing some lives on weekend nights. We have a weekday show, so
Yeah.
start getting some lives on the weekend nights when not many people's on.
That's the thing, is we got to get like the right slot, because people
Right.
keep, and I'm not
Believe
trying
me,
to
I
step
know.
on
I
anybody's
know.
toes, but at the same time, it's like, hey man, I'm trying to get my voice out there too,
Right?
Usually, I've always tried to go after My Animal House and after Iron Dog in My Animal House.
See, and that's the thing, is
That-
like some of the people's shows that are going, like I didn't even know they were having a show.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
which
finding
ones?
a lot more lives too.
There's
Well,
a
like
lot.
for example, I didn't know about Animal House until literally last week.
Oh, Animal House has been going for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, but
It's
until
just you.
you know, like that. Right. That's the thing is like, you know, apathy.
Apathy for who?
Well, just anything, just not really caring, you know, like just doing your thing and not really looking at anybody else in general. You know, like apathy is in.
Yeah, I know. I'm Canadian. Apathy is just perfectly fine with us.
Oh my gosh, Morbid kicked
Yeah,
himself out.
exactly. Like, you know, I don't know. I just care less, I guess.
We'll take care of it, Morbid. We got it.
Yeah, what happened? Morbid left?
I
guess
don't
he
know.
kicked himself out.
We'll just keep it
I
rolling.
hear you guys talk.
Ken, where's
Hey,
your
Jerry. See? Another knucklehead.
Yeah. What'd you say, Shane?
Where's your camera?
I'm like in the dark, like pacing around. She's sleeping, so like you can't see me good. So I
What's
just got
up,
it off.
Josh? Kike, what's going on, bro? Glad
How come you
make
can
it,
see the
Kara.
chat? I can't.
What's up?
Ken, are you on
Well,
the
I
private
can't
chat
highlight
or
the
the
stuff because I'm not a
comments?
moderator on Morbid's channel.
Hold on. What'd you say, Snuxer?
Are you on the private chat or the comments?
Comments.
I don't.
Why, you writing weird stuff in the private chat?
No. I
Oh,
don't even
damn it,
see.
Snuggster. I already seen that picture of that thing already.
Only thing. Wait. Comments.
I see
All right.
a
Now I
yo.
see. All right. I got it.
Oh my gosh.
I figured it out.
Ken is the next Morbid.
Figured out how
Oh,
to make
dude,
people
like
blue.
I'm telling you, Morbid says he's bad. I give him a run for his money. I guarantee it. Hey, Carrot J, Bosa,
Hey.
how's it going?
You know why it was so easy for me
This
to get
Morbid.
Morbid rolling? Because I already got Ken rolling.
He already did it with me.
It was Morbid.
There we go.
He's back.
He's probably Hey,
Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
back.
Morbid, what have you kicked yourself out?
No, her fucking idiot friend was blowing my phone up, and my fucking phone locked up and booted me out.
Uh,
That sucks.
No wonder.
Josh, what's going on, Josh?
Ken needs
I don't
to
want to
help
say an
with that
idiot. It
too.
just,
Really
I don't mean to say
concerned here.
idiot, but just somebody was calling
Who's
my
an idiot?
phone and it fucking locked me out.
That's why you put Do Not Disturb on. Shane taught me that one too.
Yeah.
Shane might have to help you more, Ken.
Well,
I'm getting it.
I've worked with Ken more. I didn't get to work with Morbid much. Like 2 days ago was our first time of going.
Yeah.
But Morbid's
Wow.
catching on quick. He's getting it.
Yeah, Morbid Ken. Morbid
But
Ken.
like I was saying, I'm trying to talk my buddy into coming on one day a week and
Yeah.
helping out with this genetic thing because his daughter's going to school to be a vet, and she
Awesome.
was like a half a point from having an A in her veterinarian course that she's taken.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Can't beat that.
he's been in this business for probably 20 or 25 years.
I can't wait till I'm in it for 20 or 25 years because the shit I'm going to be creating then is going to be insane.
And that's the point he's at, buddy. Next year is going to be one hell of a year for him.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of good ones.
Nice, Sean. Nice job.
A lot of desert ghost stuff coming up.
Ooh.
See, I'm going double and triple recessive like immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
Morbid, I
by-
couldn't message you on TikTok. I couldn't even message you.
I don't know, man. We got off here this morning, whatever fucking time it was. We stayed up until about 5 o'clock or 5:30. I had her make coffee, and I didn't even drink any of it. I went in and laid the fuck down and went to sleep for a little while.
Well, your show was about 5.5 hours.
There you go.
Very
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Good for a starter.
And he even had
That's
a
more
live
than
birth
fair.
on it. Like, that's amazing.
Oh, you showed the pup birthing?
Did you say
Cool.
the pups were born on live?
Yeah,
we
they
watched
were.
it yesterday.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't get too far into it before I started, looking at stuff to buy online.
So I picked up a new rack today.
I
Nice.
know. I was waiting for you to talk about it.
Nice little 4-bin rack.
And what does it come with?
Belly, heat, and thermostat.
Nice.
And lights. He forgot to plug. It's a 2-part plug-in, and he forgot to bring me the 1 part for the plug. But he's building me another 5-bin rack, so I'll get it whenever he brings it out.
Because that 4-bin got filled up quick, huh?
Got 1 empty tub in it.
Yeah.
He's got two 10-bin ones there that are 41 quart.
Are they real tall or are they wide?
They're tall.
I would stay away.
They're only about 6 foot tall, though.
Oh, okay. I was
They're
gonna
not
say,
like-
on my racks, I don't go over 9 because I always want it to be lower than my face.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6 foot and I got a 4-foot step stool, so I could go to the ceiling.
Exactly. I don't care. I'll get a ladder if I have to.
Yep. Just get a little step
Ken
stool.
only says that until he actually gets bit in the face like Doug from Hissy Fits did.
Well, hey, if it happens,
I
it
should
happens.
chuckle.
I mean, then maybe I'll go lower. But until then, I'm going the roof's the limit.
All right, so whenever me and Ken both seen,
Link for the screen, because it won't let him get in the chat for some reason.
The actual.
Yeah, I sent him the link.
because, hey, if you send it through Instagram, sometimes the StreamYard is a pain in the
Tell
ass.
him he
So you
must.
gotta,
If he
copy
just wants
link
to be
and
active in the
something else.
chat, tell him
See you
to go
around,
to my
Josh.
YouTube page and go to live,
Ken, bring me
and
something
it
to
should
drink.
let him into the chat that way. I thought I was muted there. I was wrong.
Right?
Have a good night, Josh.
Later, Josh.
Good night.
Later, Josh. Take care.
Hey, I'm gonna go get something to drink, Morbid and Sherry and Snugs and screw Ken.
There's
Fuck
the link
off.
if there's anybody in the chat that wants to come on the panel.
Come on up.
Enforcer.
Don't be scared.
Ah.
What up, Enforcer?
Holy shit, it's Little Meatloaf.
Enforcer, what's going on?
Hey.
What's
How's it
up,
going?
Gary? Thanks for coming.
So what can we talk about?
What do you want to? What's the subject we want to talk about tonight?
Well, we were talking about Josh and these two, their show.
Yeah, well,
Your
I don't
show.
want to talk about it. My show. I want to, get Morbid's show up and running. So we need to think of a good topic to.
Morbid's got a show to pups.
Yeah, Morbid, show your pups.
Nah.
No, I don't want to mess with them puppies too much.
Understood.
I mean, I think we pretty much beat the Reptilink thing to death. I mean,
Yeah, it's been done. Other than Shane messaged me asking me when I wanted to go on, and I told him give me 10 minutes. I was eating some Reptilinks, but
was you there when I was reading the ingredients to them thing?
yeah,
Like that don't even sound right. Like that shouldn't even be good for them.
Reptilinks.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of them?
Oh, yeah.
Would you ever feed them to your animals?
I don't know. I've heard of them, but I haven't read up too much about them.
Morbid?
How's it going,
Gary,
bud?
it's going.
Fruits and veggies. What? Fruits and veggies for what? That's
I mean, I think there's room for expansion on the Reptilink. I think it would work better if you would have your own meat grinder and your own rats and your own like stuff to put in it. Because like what I was saying to Shane, if you would do it yourself, that Da Vinci oil that Mutation Creations say they give their hatchlings after they get so big, you could just put that stuff right in there and anything else you want to add to it. Roll it up, and
New
if your
Zealand
snake's going
white
to
or
eat it.
California white breed rabbit.
You know I'm gonna
Green
make that
bean.
video, right?
Of what? Making
I'm
your own
grinding
Reptilink.
some rats.
Sure.
They-
I got an old meat grinder that I don't use. It's a electric one. I'll donate it for the process.
I was gonna say I'm counting on Morbid making that video.
Don't forget all about Derek.
Don't worry, it just needs a sign of does it blend?
Right back, I gotta get my son.
The wife wants me to show off her old rat.
I'm quite
Wow.
sure it would blend, yes.
Yeah, just like, kind of
It's that
nitrogen
time
it
again,
first,
folks.
knock it out, and then put it in the grinder.
I think I'd kill it before I put it in the grinder.
Yeah, I'd nitrogen it first or whatever, kill it first. No? You just put it right in?
She's
I wouldn't
freaking out.
record that
It's
then. You
hitting
might get a
all
lot
of
of backlash.
I don't
yeah,
give a
you
shit.
could get quite a backlash from that.
guess
I
it's
look
so
at it this
cool.
way: they gotta
Christine
watch it in order to hate it.
Yeah, Morbid, you're actually right too. It's like the more disgusting it is, the more people will watch it.
That is a point.
You got a point. People are
But-
sick.
I mean, and the sad thing is, all of us will also watch it, even though we'll be like, ew, the whole time.
That sick fucker! I can't believe he did that.
Exactly. You know,
Oh my gosh.
he
That is
really
nice.
made a sausage.
He really fucking did it. He did it.
Hey, you know what would be really funny though is if you did the video of you making that Reptilink and everything, and then in the end you're just like cooking a regular sausage or like eating a sausage. You know,
Cook a sausage and eat it right afterward. Tasty.
Yum.
Yeah, I think yum would actually
Yeah, that'd be
better.
pretty
Yum.
effed up.
yeah. But
You're
man, you
utterly
want the views or not?
mad. Yum.
Be quiet, guys. Wow, that's right. Tomorrow's Todd's show as well.
Who show?
What was that smell?
Todd show?
I said that's right. Tomorrow is Todd's giveaway.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
August
Hey,
it.
come
17th.
get a hoodie.
I'm counting on it.
One of these. Come get yourself one of these tomorrow on Todd's show.
Nah.
That's what's up.
Probably a different color.
Hey, Morbid, tell your wife I subscribe to her.
I got one empty space in this rack. I'm counting on it. At least for a week or two here, anyhow, because I got that ivory coming, and I'm buying a T positive albino blood off of him for $150.
Wow.
That's pretty nice. That's a good price.
That's cool.
I was looking on Morph Market today, and there is a GHI Trick Het Clown male for $150.
Okay, everybody tell
Nice.
Ken no.
That's a great price.
Tell Ken no for what?
Good.
GHI Het Clown.
GHI Trick Het Clown for $150.
They have
Wow.
a Star Trek head clown?
Yeah. Wow.
The
Ken,
Het
what
Clown.
tub you putting it in, bud?
It's only 80 grams, so I could keep it in a hatchling tub for a while until
Come
I
on,
get that
man.
I got this 5 rack tub that I'm getting here within the next month. So after Christmas, I mean,
You already got that 5 rack almost filled up.
It's already filled up. I got to get another rack before I get the ones in from F&A.
Exactly. So everybody, like I said, tell Ken no.
Okay, Ken. He said no.
Oh, I think I'm just going to build another rack in the back room. I'm going to clear it out, and I'm going to get started on this reptile room I want to build.
Why don't you just
And
buy
I
this
think
one?
I'm just going to build all my racks because it's working really good.
What is it?
Nice
A lesser pastel lesser?
Yep, Pastel Lesser, Het Clown.
Yep.
There
I
is
recognize lesser and
also
butter all day now.
there's also a bamboo pastel Het Clown on there, male for $100. It don't look bamboo pastel. It looks crazy. I don't know what to tell you. It is.
Ooh.
There's a lot of interesting snakes on Morph Market right now.
Ken, you know as well as I know that I'm only talking crap because I'm jealous that I want to be buying more snakes too. But
Well, I
both,
can't buy any right now. I mean,
you know.
both of us need to
Come
wait
on,
until we
the
get
price is
more
right
racks.
on this one. You can swing past my house on your way back from your vacation.
Dude, we need more racks.
And I'll
Both of us do.
even be nice and throw in a 28 quart tote with it.
You know, honestly, you know what's crazy, guys? It's not even the racks that are the thing that bothers me on the price. It's that I got to spend another $200 on another thermostat. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
it's like
I had to buy another thermostat too because
see,
my thermostat can only control 2 plugs and it's controlling it already. I got 2 racks getting controlled.
see, and now we all know that's why Ken can't get more snakes right now.
Yeah, I can't get no more right now. I gotta buy. I'm working. I gotta buy infrastructure. I gotta buy like racks
Yeah.
and thermostats, and then I gotta get my incubator up and running
Yep.
before I really
You don't
start
know how to
buying any
make
other
racks?
snake. Yeah,
Oh yeah, but you still got to build them and buy the stuff.
True enough.
I could build anything.
Can you? Cool.
I could build a house if I had the materials.
I
Been
mean,
there, done it.
I wouldn't recommend you staying in the house, but he can build it.
Oh, dude, come on now. I'll have that thing
Hey,
like running off of green energy.
Already
He-
done it.
He obviously ain't seen some of the houses that people in Uniontown build and live in.
Oh yeah, I've seen many. I was raised 20
He was
years in
talking about
Uniontown.
me.
I'm talking about Shane.
Oh, like, yeah, well,
You get out in the
There's-
backwoods, man, they look like fucking goat barns and there's people living in them.
have you
That's
ever
crazy.
rode through Confluence?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's some pretty horrible houses here in Texas that I'm like, dude, how do people live in there? And they do live in there.
You ever been to Mount Tabor Road or Buttermilk Hollow?
That sounds familiar. I can't picture it, but I've probably been on it because we've been up all through the mountains.
That's up 7-Eleven, up like if you go through Connersville and go up 7-Eleven out like you're going towards Ohio Powell.
Yeah, yep. Now I've been on it.
You get up there and make a right. That's Mount Tabor Church up there at the top of the second hill.
Out
But
by
back
Turtle
in there-
Creek and shit.
Yep, back in there is where my mom's family's from.
Nice. Green Lick, that's a good place to go fishing. We've done good out there. I don't know if you've ever seen that place.
Yeah,
Green Lick Reservoir or whatever it's called.
yep.
Ken's full of it, man. He's over here Googling places. He ain't never been to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, okay. Bud
Marvin,
Murphy.
how far?
Bud
you
Murphy's is the best
how
pizza
far
in the
you-
world.
How far you in Ken?
I've never ate their
Are you guys,
pizza.
like,
I've drank
closer?
there a couple of times, but
You got to eat their pizza. It's great.
Dude, for me to drive
Morbid's
to
probably
Ken,
about
it's like
2.5,
20
3 hours from me.
I was like,
Wow.
yeah, if
That's-
I
that's
were to
when-
drive to Ken, it'd be
That's
like
when,
22
that's when
hours.
you're closer to me then, right?
What's that?
That's when you're closer to me more than you're closer to Morbid, correct?
Oh, yeah, because you're out by Harrisburg. You're only about an hour and a half from me.
I need
Yeah, but
somebody
we
to
don't-
investigate Ken.
we all need to get together this summer and do something, you know, because Jessica Ozak's out here, Kit Kat's out here, Todd's in Ohio. He ain't too awfully far away.
See, I thought Todd was in Kentucky.
No, KY's in Kentucky.
All right.
You know what you guys should really do is come February, everybody should take a road trip down to Arlington.
For the
Yeah, that's a bit of a
show.
road trip for me.
The
Okay,
NARBC.
I'll send you my Cash App, and you can send me the money to do it. How's that sound?
Hey, don't act like I won't.
Don't have what I want. Hey, if we could all get together and pitch in, it wouldn't be so bad.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what I was
exactly.
thinking. I'm like, nah, I'll throw gas in Ken's car. You guys are all piling in the Subi.
Still
I say we will
a
make it.
fair
Yep.
bit of a run for me.
We'll pull
Well,
in.
you're
We'll pull
in
into
Canada,
the
so
fucking
yeah,
show.
that would be a bit far.
We'll pull into the show. It'll look like the circus pulled in, people climbing out of that fucking car.
That would be
Well, it'll be
hilarious.
We'll be clam
Uh-huh.
baking like hell the whole way down. Like when we get out, the smoke will just rise up.
Well, fine. You guys would have to come up there and pick me up first.
Do you have a passport?
Hey, how far are you
Actually,
from
no,
the
my
Canada
passport
border? Or from
is
Buffalo?
done over.
How far are you from Buffalo?
So,
From
26
Buffalo?
hours.
Yeah.
Let me see. I am approximately 12 hours from the border.
All right. Well, if you could get to Buffalo, I'd come get you for real, because I can get to Buffalo in about 3 hours, 4 hours.
I
Just
see.
saying.
Hey,
You get to the
Ken's
border,
riding the
I'll pick
magic
you up at the
school
Rainbow
bus right
Bridge.
now. He's picking everybody up.
I've been up to Canada.
I mean, I
Whereabouts?
feel like if you actually do this, Ken, you've got to get a sticker made and put it on the side of the car, like, you know, like something about reptile tours
Rep the
or like
Uber.
the reptile bus,
Rep to Uber.
right?
And I got one of Mother
Arlington or
effing,
bust.
Just
I
so
go-
everyone can go herping for a couple days.
I got one of Mother effing's decals here that says "Kiss my balls" and it's got the ball python on it.
Nice.
I used to have this back window sticker that says "I do dumb things," and like, I don't know why, but I've gotten so many people that beep the horn and just like look at me and laugh just by a bumper sticker that says "I do dumb things," but I do. I do dumb shit just because it's funny.
I'm about
Ken's gonna start recording every time he drives somewhere. There is nobody
Oh,
I have
dude.
ever met with more road rage than Ken.
I have my next snake with ranch.
You're right, Shane.
I have the next one. So today I left my house to go shovel snow. And like everybody's driving like 20 miles per hour because these roads are bad. Well, I get out to the main road and you could drive like 40 on it. So there's this cop at the four-way and he pulls up and he stops and he's talking to this bus like 20 feet past the four-way. So I turn and get behind the cop, sit there and just like patiently wait. Then we start going. About a mile down the road, we get behind this Amish buggy and they will not get the hell off the road. For like 4 miles, we followed this Amish buggy 10 miles per hour on snow-covered roads. They could have easily just got their Amish ass off the road. But no, they're just do. They don't
Okay,
care.
so for the record, guys, this is not nearly the first time Ken has had a rant about Amish people.
Because they're all around me. And they suck.
Damn.
Why? Because they put real manure on their plants?
Well, no,
I mean, they put real manure on the roads.
yeah, they put real manure on the road too. I mean, that's a problem.
That
And
is a point.
one time I was working this job with Amish. They was building a house and I was putting in their heating and air conditioning unit. And I was sitting there cutting a hole in the floor. This little Amish punk comes up and farts right in my face. Dude, it took everything I had not to choke that little bastard. Like,
Dude,
I
I heard
went to like the
story
main
already.
Amish.
Still funny.
I went to the main Amish, like the Amish boss, and said, "That little motherfucker does this again. Excuse my language. I'm gonna rip his head off. Better keep him away from me. That's rude. It's ignorant."
He went over the story like glazed over it this time, glossed over
Yeah,
it.
I didn't tell you the whole long,
Yeah,
drawn
he
out
went
story
into
like Shane
great
got.
detail with me. It was pretty hilarious.
Oh,
Like he bent over and act like he was working. You know what I mean? Worked a good one up. Got his butt right by my face. And I'm like kind of scooting back. I'm trying to cut like a supply hole in the floor. You know, got his butt right there. I'm like, you little mutt. Yeah. And this Amish dude was probably 5'6", soaking wet, and 100 pounds. I'm 6'2", 250. I would have just thrashed him.
Hey, did he do it twice?
Well, he did it the second time, but I wasn't like, it wasn't in my face. He was walking up the stairs, and like as he went away, he farted again. But no, he got right in my face and did that shit on purpose.
Oh man,
Had
that's
too
a
many
good
air
one.
bubbles.
Yeah, well, he about got an air bubble right back in his asshole from the momentum of my fist.
Man,
What up, Moon?
Maybe
in
that's what he
Miami?
wanted.
What
Hey,
up, Moon?
Moon, how's it be?
I don't know if that's what he wanted, but I mean, I could compose
Moon.
myself. If I was
Well,
20,
you
he would
weren't
have got drop
Amish,
kicked
so
right in the
I
brown
guess he
eye.
wanted to terrorize anyone who wasn't Amish.
Hey, Ken, what happened with the old man the other day and the tool? Dude, this guy. Oh man, go Ken, go ahead.
The old man at the school?
No, the old man and his tool that fell off the truck.
Oh, so I'm driving down the road, like, and this Amerigas propane truck passed me, like flinging rocks and mud everywhere. And so his tool, like, you know, like a tool, some kind of tool flew off the side of his truck and hit my windshield. Like there's me, my daughter's friend. You know, there's 4 people in the car. So I pulled an e-brake. I whipped it right around. I chased this guy down. I'm flashing my lights. I'm behind him, beeping the horn. He pulls over, and I'm like, sir, something blew off your truck and hit my windshield. Dude looked at me first words. He says, fuck you. You're trying to get a free windshield. I started shaking. I'm like, you motherfucker. But I didn't. Calm down.
Oh,
I said,
wait,
"Excuse me?"
knees getting all wobbly.
Yeah, like my knees were shaking, my arms were shaking. I had to shut it off. I said, excuse me? Are you trying to pull away? I'm calling the damn cops. So I got my car and called the cops, and they got me a hold of his insurance company and stuff. I did the right thing. I really wanted to rip his head off.
Yeah,
Shaken, not stirred.
it was.
Oh, he had me stirred, all right.
He had him shaking and stirred.
So, what's up, Moon?
I tried to go back in last night's live and get in the chat and turn people blue, but I couldn't fucking figure it out today for some reason.
No,
I'm
What
one
you
up
do
on
is
him.
you
I
have
got
to
that
go-
one down.
you go into YouTube where it's playing, and you go to the actual
Yeah, you got to.
names,
You got
and
to
you
do it in
click
your
on the
YouTube
name.
live chat.
Told you, Morbid.
YouTube live chat.
I've been told Morbid that yesterday.
Otherwise, you're typing a whole bunch of freaking
Dude,
names in the.
We've been through this. We've been through this. Someone has to grab Morbid's phone.
Mrs. Morbid, grab his phone.
Why he needs a computer?
No, show him how to do
Well,
it.
no, Morbid has a real cheap phone, so it's already struggling to keep up with the stuff. And then,
Yeah.
like,
It's like a dollar
What?
store phone and it's fucking junk.
Hell, I got it like a Samsung S21 Plus Pro, whatever, and it's a piece of junk and has trouble keeping up. So you're not getting much better by paying $1,000 for a phone.
Fuck
this
that. I ain't paying
episode of
$1,000 for no goddamn
This
phone.
Falls live stream is brought to you by Monster.
No
Ultra.
shit, I need sponsored by them. Where in the hell's it at?
Yeah.
So I did have a little bit of like karma that come back out on some douchebag that was driving on the road the other day.
Oh yeah, it was a moment of triumph.
Yeah, this was definitely a triumph. I wish I'm going to start like putting my my camera in the car. I'm going to hook it up and start recording this stuff because it always happens. Like this guy, like I was coming up on him on the highway, cruise control, stuck on 80, you know, just 70, it's speed limit 70. I'm doing 80. I mean, not flying, but I'm doing over the speed limit. So I'm coming up on his car, and there's some old people in the fast lane. So he gets right beside him and stops and kind of makes me slows down. And he does it on purpose, and he's not passing. And then we pass underneath this bridge, and there's, I guess, a cop sitting up there. I didn't see him. So he finally sped up, and I floored it, got to about 90 and passed him. And I look in my rearview mirror, there's the bubbles. I'm like, I'm screwed. Didn't he pull that old dude over that was sitting there blocking me being a dickhead? I was sitting there going down the road going, yes, yeah, take that, man, yeah. It was great. It was the best triumph ever.
Ken, turn your dang phone on, man. I want to talk to you.
No, you can't see me. I'm in the dark.
I can see you. I have X-ray vision.
Well, I feel sorry for you then, because you're going to feel sorry if you have X-ray vision. You look between my legs.
Oh, I've already seen it.
You're going to start feeling bad, Shane.
Yeah, I felt bad for you.
No, for yourself. You're going to be like, damn.
Nah.
These are the ones I drink.
Monster Brothers.
I just
used
want
to
to
drink
see
Monster.
the Deadpool 3.
All right, so I do this one because it's zero sugar. So whenever it's late at night, I ain't killing myself here, shaking like a dog shitting razor blades.
That's why I don't drink them, because they make me shake worse than I already do.
Ken over here takes 1/5 of a Red Bull and has Parkinson's instantly.
You know them big BFCs? They was called big fucking cans of Monsters.
Yeah, those things were horrible, man.
I chugged one of those one time.
Ooh, what is that?
And it was
That's
just
what
Hey, I got my Hissy Fits Reptiles coffee today from that
Oh, Hissy
from
Fit.
that giveaway.
Okay.
I won some coffee in his giveaway. I haven't tried it yet, but I took a short, put it out there,
that's
try to
cool.
give some shout out, some love for it, because I appreciate that stuff, man.
Heck yeah.
My
So
lady's
how the hell
probably
you been,
gonna be
Gary?
drinking it.
Get out of there, Smoke. Fucking dogs.
Got 5 of them.
My dog's hiding in the corner because I'm all hyped up yelling, just talking. And he's like, I ain't getting yelled at. Screw this. Boom.
Dude, I swear, whenever I get hyped up and start yelling, my dog becomes extra annoying.
Wyatt.
No, my dog runs. He's like, I'm out of here.
Every time we're on a live stream, Ken, I got to make sure the dog is in the house, because if he's anywhere near me, he's just going to be up my butt the whole time. Crazy. Ridiculous.
Trying to bite me. Now he pissed.
Any kids or bottles here?
Gary, your dogs get barking and wakes my kid up. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
No.
I have a couple of them. I'll grab it.
Wyatt,
You wanna
no.
keep the bag with you?
Oh man,
I was going
Gary, don't put me in that. Don't put me in that position.
A bad position for you?
POV over here. No, thank you.
I said I'll put the bag in the kitchen.
You guys got it right.
If I can help you help for a couple minutes here.
I'm lost.
I'm on.
Oh, you're streaming. Never mind then.
You're lost,
I
Ken?
can manage.
Yeah.
As usual.
Here. Here, give me that.
I got it.
Wow.
I'm not totally helpless. I can go in with that.
Really?
Jerry, you ain't seen her in a while.
Garbage. What's that?
You ain't seen her in a while.
Nah.
What is that?
Haven't seen a while.
What is that? What is
My
that?
niece.
It's your Burmese.
And a berm.
Oh,
Hey, just remember.
Yelling on my
There's
dog.
lots of garbage in that, the white thing.
Just remember.
Yeah,
Friends
watch out
don't
for
let
the-
friends feed reptilinks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a good one. Let's come up with that the other day.
What the other day?
I'm telling you, if I make that video, I'm willing to bet I'll get my subs. And if I make the video like 10 or 15 minutes long, I bet I can get enough views out of it to get fucking monetized.
You'll do fairly well with it. I'm telling you. Like, and like, it'll be half the people that are just like, no way, and half the people that are totally repelled by it, but it would blow up.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's gonna
blow
bump.
up all
It's
right.
gonna bump. It's gonna bump me right to the #1 spot on Nerd's fucking hit list.
Now
The
that
next
would be
6
fun.
videos will be all about me.
Well, I mean, you seem like the type of guy that likes to cause a little controversy, so
I
it
just
might
don't
be
give
right
a
up your
fuck.
alley.
I don't
A
care.
little.
Man, you remind me so much of my friend Neil Price.
Hmm?
He's got that same attitude. I don't care. I'll do it.
Yeah. That's
left?
what makes it so much fun.
Oh, that scene.
If someone
I
leaves,
screenshotted both
Shane,
of them comments that I left on that interview earlier and sent them to Derek. He can't believe I did that and said that.
well, you know what? Like, I feel somebody's got to chop MJ's mouth down because he acts like he's holier now and thou.
Yep.
And it's just, you know, I don't, that's not my cup of tea, dude. I don't do that. I don't talk to people that way.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Sherry. I got some loaded mail.
Well,
I was sitting there watching it one day, and he was like, stop the interview, stop the interview. You better start sending me some money. Like, I want some money now. Send him super stickers now. And that dude got like $300 as soon as he said it. And I'm just like, how could you ask for money like that? Like, really? That just bugged me.
yeah.
I mean, when I get
I don't
monetized, it's just like everything I get is going to go back into like this hobby. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll buy an incubator or something. Maybe I'll buy more racks. I don't know. But I'm not going to be out there asking people for it. If you choose to donate, you choose to donate. Thank you.
There's a
If not,
difference between
Exactly,
asking
you know,
and
it's like-
telling.
Yeah.
That sounds like telling. Hey, hey! How
What's
ya
up?
be, Moni?
What's up, Moons?
How's it going, man?
Mr. Moon.
That's like, you know, a buddy of mine suggested about putting the Cash App in the about part of the, you know how whenever you get onto somebody's channel and it has the about information with the link and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can also pin it to the chat when you do lives also.
Those are
But
some
I
nice
put it in
cars
there
you got in
because-
back of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon has a fucking $10 million garage, don't you know?
Yeah, you like that car?
Yep.
Is that a picture or like, am I being made a fool of?
Let me get inside. Let me get inside my car now.
All right,
Hold on,
now
hold
I
on,
see.
hold on. There we go. I'm
It-
inside the car now.
all right. You got me.
That's a red one.
You got me. I failed for it.
You called for it. Yep.
You want to
Yep.
see? You want to see my yacht?
Sure.
The only thing is that it's sunk.
It's an
Ain't that a
Yep.
bitch? Titanic.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had
Before
I
all
had
of
a
us
little
was
problem.
born.
I had a little problem because I hit an iceberg driving it.
That sounds
See, you
oddly
shouldn't have had
familiar.
them 2 beers.
Yeah. Well, and then I was driving the car, and then I got a ticket because this guy pulled me over.
Ah.
Hey, I got a
Looks like
question
a
for you
douche to me.
guys.
But I
Mhm.
got a new
Why
boat.
are, why are manhole covers round?
Why are they round?
Yep.
Maybe because
No
they're
clue.
easier to make. I don't know.
Because if they were the way the hole's made, if they were any other shape, you could turn it one way or the other and it would fall in that hole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Circles
You
hard
have
to mess
a
with.
you have a 30-inch hole with a 38-inch round cover on it. There's no way you're going to turn it and get it to fall in that hole.
Well, all right, if it was square, you could turn it and be diving, and the corners would catch. So that makes no sense to me. I don't know.
Well, not really. You can get a square and then put it in. It will go in.
All right, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I've been wrong before.
But a circle, if a circle's the size, it ain't gonna go, any further than that ring.
Yeah, I get that, but I was just thinking like a square. If you turn a square sideways, you get a diamond, and I just
And then it'll
don't
slide
think
in the
we're
corners.
I don't
But
know. I
wouldn't
don't
you
think
have to make sure that the square glasses are not broken?
if you lean it up, maybe that's what they're saying. It'll fall in. Yeah, because wait, if you take it diagonal, it could fall diagonally. If you lean it up and go corner to corner, it'll fall. A
Yeah.
circle, it won't. Now I get it. All right.
Mm-hmm. There's always something,
Always something. But I'm the guy that just got to question everything. Whether I understand it or not, I'm going to question it.
Go for it. Question all you want.
You ask a
That's me.
question, there'll be an answer somewhere.
Why
Okay,
not?
why is it not letting me? Why is it not letting me let Shane out of backstage?
Because you got a total of 6 up here.
Yeah.
Somebody has to
Oh,
drop.
You
You remember, you got the free one.
yeah, that's
You
right.
can't have more than 6 with a free.
Yeah, only somebody would have to drop.
well, I'm gonna get something to eat, so I'll drop.
I gotta take care of my dog.
All right, Gary. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Gary, nice meeting you, man.
All right, Gary, have a good one.
Hey, next time, man, don't be such rude. Answer my question from the last time.
Where? When?
What was your question?
When?
When you was on Nitro Freak. You and Nitro Freak were on Pokerossi?
Was it Nitro and Pokerossi?
Yeah, that was asking you a question.
Oh,
How
I
long
might
have
have
you
not seen it.
That's true. How long have you known Pokerossi?
Yeah, because we were fooling around so much, so I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
Oh, you guys were ripping his apart.
Oh well, he deserves it because the guy's a liar and a fake.
Take care.
Good God.
Thanks for
Hey,
having me
see you.
on.
Nice meeting you.
And then guess what he said? Yeah, see you, Sherry. And then guess what he said? He's all like, "Oh, you're only saying that because you're not monetized." I'm like, I'm not monetized because I didn't buy my subscribers or my watch hours.
Exactly.
Morbid needs to get into it. Rip him apart too.
Yeah.
Morbid Nitro Freak together on that guy. Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh, the guy's a money. Okay, this is what he does. He all he does is look for people that give super chats. Okay.
Yeah.
He found some guy. His name is Keith, and he was very generous. He believed him and followed what he told him, which was buying subscribers, buying your watch hours and stuff like that. All fake.
Yo, Marvin, I'm gonna be out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right.
See you later, bud.
So he got monetized.
Later, son.
He only had like 3 videos on his thing, and he has like over 30,000 subscribers.
Holy crap.
It's because it's all fake. Well, the other guy,
I'll be fake. How do you do it?
well, you gotta pay. You go to these places, from the Philippines and other.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes, and you pay for. But you know what? The only problem is, guess what?
Cole, hop
You're not
up
gonna
here.
make any money
I'll
because they're not
pin
gonna watch
the
your
link.
stuff unless you pay. You
What
don't
was
pay.
that?
You don't pay. You don't get nothing. They don't watch
Yeah.
nothing. So,
Like
so
on
this guy.
Instagram, if you go Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, you can boost your post.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was boosting
Yeah.
his YouTube channel. One day he had 1,400 supposedly in the chat, but then there was only like 5 people chatting in the chat. The chat wasn't even moving. And then he tried to say, "Oh, these are real people." No, they're not, because at the end.
Yeah, we all know, because if you get anywhere near like 20 people in a chat, that chat is usually lighting it up.
Yeah,
you know?
Oh, he had 1,400 in there. Supposedly.
Yeah, there's no way that thing wasn't just.
Yeah, no, it was moving. It was moving like this, and there's only like so many people that were chatting because it was all fake. The reason it's fake, because what does it show when you have that many people in the chat? Like right now we have whatever we have in there. That means Morbid is gonna have views for every person that went in the chat. So it didn't even show that he had that many views in the chat. From the chat.
Damn.
So and then he ends the live, and at the end it only shows 435 total.
Gotcha.
So what does it tell you? Fake.
Right.
Oh, but it's all real. They're not fake. If it was fake, why wouldn't YouTube
that
stick the channel out and all this? Well, guess what?
We'll be over at some point. We're not going to run until 5 a.m. tonight.
Yeah, I know. Because then I'd be getting up for work.
I want to do a 24-hour live chat sometime.
You know what? It only allows you to do 12. You can 12? Do after the 12. It doesn't show it on YouTube. You can stay here in the background talking.
Dang.
But it only goes start it over again.
You'd have to start
at 12 hours. Start over. Yeah.
How long do you have to wait in between doing another one?
I think you can just start one up right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But see, like Morbid, he's only got 20 hours a month.
Right.
So if he goes 12 hours and 12 hours, that's gonna be 24 hours. That's it. He's gonna say he's gonna get an email. You're cutting close to your 20 hours of this month.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
So you'll find out, because then all of a sudden you'll nobody's talking in the chat. Why? Because they took you off, and you're or it'll shut you down.
Yeah. Man, I've been wanting to upgrade to the premium anyways, because you can customize a bunch of stuff, and I think that would really add some production value.
I mean, you know what? It's worth it if you're gonna make money off of it. If you're not, unless you're gonna be making say a live every day, then. But if you're gonna pay for it, then you only make a live maybe once or twice a month. You're just throwing your money away.
All right. So if you're going to pay for it, do it. Go hardcore.
Yeah.
What's the next up package cost?
I don't. You know what? There is some deals out there that you can ask for. I think one of the guys that I know, he pays for a year. He pays I think like $99 for a year, which is pretty good. It's a little bit under $10 a month. But it's
dude, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah. I mean, but you have to ask. You have to go somewhere. I forget. And then they give you a code.
I feel like nowadays we all got so many dang memberships to all this random stuff. Anyways, it's really, if it's $10 a month, I could probably do that.
Yeah.
So my boss.
Because man, I got Hulu, YouTube, freaking
all right, Gary.
HBO Max. ESPN.
Hey, later, Gary. Nice meeting you, buddy.
Hi, Gary. Take care of yourself, man.
Later.
Keep on TikTok. I got a prank videos coming out.
I don't have TikTok, man. Sorry.
I got to link my TikTok to everything yet. I have my Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube all linked now.
Good job, Ken.
Hospital with a fart machine.
All righty, man. Take it easy.
Take it.
Got all those, huh, Ken?
Yeah, and then I'm going to link my TikTok to it. And then I got to call, unless someone could walk me through of how to delete a Facebook profile.
Dude, that's a pain in the butt. It's better to just contact them.
Just start a new one.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I have two.
Off of his own.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. I have two, and one of them was just started for like a game, and now I can't get rid of it. sucks. And it's screwing everything all up.
I'm trying to
That
bring all
bird's
the
being all
rat
kind of
things
fat and
closer.
lazy tonight. She ain't.
What?
We're snaking the bat.
My berm's being all kind of fat and lazy. She ain't moved since we fed her yet last night.
She's fed good. She don't want to move. She's digesting.
She's happy.
I'm
That's
so
all
glad
she
I
does
got
is
that
eat.
male clown to eat. He's stuck on ASF, so only eat ASFs. Oh, bastard. But I was talking to someone today, and they just hatched a clutch of leopard, yellow belly, orange dream clowns. And I was talking to him, and I showed him mine, and he said that mine's definitely a yellow belly leopard. So that's cool.
Yeah.
In his opinion, anyways. I mean, I'm hoping it proves out yellow belly. That would be cool. We'll see.
I'm trying to keep me and the rats warm. I got a tent made, like a homemade tent.
Yeah. Well, dude, I was looking at those, like, kind
I
of
got
like
stuff on the
fabric,
walls and stuff.
the blow up kind of shelters, like that work off a fan. You know what I'm talking about? Like those would work pretty good down south until there was a storm, like a big storm.
Well, really, I should have went and bought a propane heater instead of working off of electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
one of them torpedo heaters would have heated that up nicely.
Yeah, I could have done it without having to make all this. But honestly, by next year, you know, if I'm still in the same place, this whole thing will be all insulated and everything and sealed up real nice. So we'll be good.
So how cold is it down there tonight?
It's like the coldest it's been all year. I don't know. Hold on, let me look.
I was going to say, that don't tell us much. We're not from down there to know how cold it's been.
It's freaking cold, okay?
I don't want to hear about cold. I'll take you out my door here in a minute. I'll show you cold.
We ain't got no snow down here yet.
That's crazy because we got blasted. This morning we got like 8 inches in 3 hours.
All
It's
right, guys.
it's been raining here all fucking day long.
It started raining around 5 o'clock and it's melting a lot of it, but it's still like below zero. Tomorrow morning's going to be like ice everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's 18 here right now, which
Well,
for
he's living in a
South Texas,
tent. Of course, it's going to be 18
cold.
degrees in there.
That's cold for
dude,
South
I had to
Texas.
make the tent to try to keep the heat in.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm over here putting everything I can up, and I'm like, all right, that's got to do something. And it is warmer on this half of the shed than it is the other half, so I'm doing something.
It's called
But-
insulation.
I was
Yes,
just
Brad.
saying, I got to get this place insulated. It's Texas, man. They didn't plan on cold ever, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, they found that out that other year, huh?
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta start getting. I'm gonna go outside in a little bit and turn on the water hoses slightly.
Yeah, you don't want it to freeze.
Yeah, because they have no frost line down there. Their water lines aren't buried at all, like below the
18
frost line.
inches.
Well,
18
like
How
inches.
much?
when I was living up in San Jose area, they had that big earthquake. Their water lines got broken from the earthquake, so they put them all on top, and then now they're on the ground. So then they got a frost. Now they broke because of the freeze.
Huh.
So,
Yeah, but
They
at
got
least
all
they're easy to fix.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right there, and you know where the hole is.
now,
Yep.
especially with those lock type
I
things
actually-
they got.
All right, so
You train a monkey to
personally,
do
I
plumbing.
think it would probably be better if I did have all of my water lines on top, because then I could put like heat strip on it or something, you know, try to keep it a little warm.
Yeah.
With it being only 18 inches, it's like the worst possible thing where I can't get to it, but it's not deep enough to not crack.
Freeze.
You know, yeah.
And it depends if they're made out of plastic or not.
And they are absolutely, and
Yeah.
usually not the right kind of plastic.
Yeah. The cheap stuff.
It is. It's always the cheap stuff.
That's pretty cool. See, I always drill holes in mine, a couple holes. Like the tubs I got didn't have holes in it. I like how that has the vent in it.
Got
I
a
like
vent
how they got
and
the thermostats on them.
well,
Yeah.
that's a thermometer, but they don't work right. And he realized that after he drilled holes and put them in here, that they're all off. Look, that one's got 26 degrees on it, or 85 degrees and 26% humidity.
Wait,
Maybe the
is it
sensors on the front are.
Fahrenheit or is it Celsius?
All right, this one's at Celsius. This one's at 85 degrees, so this one's probably right. This one's at 30 degrees Celsius, and the one up top is at 29.5 degrees Celsius.
So yeah, they're actually working right. You just got them
Yeah,
set.
they're probably
to
working
Celsius.
right. Just got them on the wrong setting.
Right.
You got them on UK setting.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know.
That Canada stuff.
I tell you what, that rack I built,
Dude,
when I
that thing
take the
showed up
drawers
here.
out and use my thermometer to hit the back of it, the back of that, like the back wall stays like 82, 83 degrees. And then in a hot spot, of course, it gets up to 90, but it's like 80 in the front of it. So what I did is the bottom tub is like a dummy tub, and it got the probe taped over top of it, like over the heat strip, so it stops right at 90. Like, I don't know. I think that was a really good way of doing it.
After talking to dude last night about the boa enclosure, I went and got a heat emitting light bulb, and I got a little bit less heat on them now.
Right.
I don't know if it helps or not, but yeah. All of my ball python tubs, I always feel like are cold, man. Like I keep them a little cold, but they all seem fine. I don't know. Like on my thermostat, I got it set to 92. But if you gun the inside, it's not 92. You know.
Yeah.
I got my thermostat set at 94, and then on the inside, it's 90. I got it dialed right into 90. I figured since I used the bottom tote to read the temperature, that it would be a little hotter up top. But when I put that other piece of insulation in, I kind of insulated it from all sides except the front, and it's reading temperature on the back side of the tub. So I don't think the air that gets in there from the front side is enough to manipulate the heat inside. Because I insulated both. I put it in a corner, and I insulated both walls that I built it into as I was building my rack up.
Right, because that's what I was asking, was like, because originally you didn't, right? Like it was open when you were building it.
It's open on the one side, and I could take the one piece of insulation off in the summer so it gets more air.
Gotcha.
And in the winter, I put that piece of insulation in there.
And I was like, bro, you got to like try to close off the back or the sides or something. And then he was like, going to insulate it like crazy. And I was like, I don't know, man. It might hold too much heat then.
Well, that's what I was checking to see if it was getting too hot inside. And now, dude, my temperatures are pretty good.
That's cool.
Now, like if I build another one, I'm going to try to basically follow that same blueprint, but it's not going to work the same. Like I just got to do exactly what I did, is adjust that thermometer and keep measuring the inside temperature till it's at 90, and then that's where you set it and forget it.
This time, I want you to do something different, though, man. You got to do it. Do it for me, man.
I already got a little bit more of a better idea to do with the heat tape. I think I'm going to set it on a piece of metal, like just get metal flashing, and then staple that down.
That's probably a better idea as well.
And then staple the heat tape to the metal so that there's a better heat transfer.
Right. You could just put brackets on the metal.
I was thinking about doing brackets as well instead of using like the wooden slides.
Well, yeah, that way it's all removable still. If you put brackets to hold it up, it'll be fine, and then you can remove it later if you need.
My
If you
problem
staple
is
it
how am
there,
I going to
then
get
so you unstaple it, you know?
my thing with that chain is how am I going to get brackets to screw onto the side of the tubs?
Not on the side of the tubs, on the side of your metal flashing.
What do I need brackets for there?
Look, what you do is you have the metal plate on top. You put the heat mat under it, put some brackets there to hold the heat mat to the bottom of that metal thing. The metal thing going across will transfer heat much better than just the heat strip will.
Yeah.
It's insulating it. That's what I'm saying. Put the metal bracket underneath it, and it.
Well, I'm going to staple the metal down, and then I'm going to staple the heat tape to the metal. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Kind of like what Keenan does in his over there in Florida. He puts on his monitors. He's got that right on the roof of it. He puts those heat mats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just bought the FlexWatt, 4-inch wide FlexWatt heat tape, and I have it running like on the bottom of every tub towards the back.
Hey, but this time,
to be
buy
working.
some Freedom Breeder tubs.
I'm not paying that much for tubs. If I'm going to buy
$11, cheapskate.
If I'm going to buy Freedom Breeder, I'm just going to go fucking buy a Freedom Breeder rack.
Ken hates the snakes.
He hates the snakes. He just hates the fact that it's not in his budget, buddy. I get that. I'm the same fucking way. I'd like to have a
I
Freedom
don't want
Breeder
to
rack.
spend $3,000 on a rack.
Bro.
Hell, I got
Exactly.
maybe
I said to
200.
buy. See, you're just trying to make up excuses, because the reality is that the concrete bins are not that much cheaper than a Freedom Breeder tub is.
$7.
Okay, and Freedom Breeder tubs are 11.
All right, well, I thought they was like 40.
I said it in the beginning they're 11.
Well, $11 a tub ain't bad. I could do that. Okay, maybe I
Hey,
will get
Anthony,
the Freedom
what's
Breeder tub.
All right, about
Hey,
time.
Todd.
But see, I could get all fancy and go get my plastic welder that someone's had for years and just weld bowls onto the bottom of the plastic tubs. That would work.
You could do that, but I just feel like it's so much extra work for just saving $4.
There's the link, boys. Let's know where it's at.
It is. It's a lot of extra work for sure.
Yeah, dude, and you've seen my tubs, man. Those Freedom Breeder tubs are nice, bro. And even when you clean them, they clean nice. They're long.
Well, so does my mixing tubs. They clean nice.
Yeah, but your water dishes are always some janky setup.
I got them zip tied and I got a system that works now. I zip tied them to the bottom, and then when I close them, I just have to lift that knob up a little bit, and it works. I got one zip tied and then the one in a tray, and it don't come out.
Realize
it works.
Realize this was after months of experimentation on what actually holds it.
Hot glue guns, Gorilla Glue, like this was trial and error.
Yeah.
But now I know it works.
Something's falling off the car, just get a zip tie.
Right.
Zip ties work, I'm telling you. It works fine.
Are you sure you're going to go with that road trip to Ken down, or road trip with Ken down here? See,
what are you talking about?
Zip tie and everything back together.
Hey, if you don't have zip ties in your car and prepared to use them, then you're not prepared.
NASCAR toolbox, zip ties, fucking Gorilla Tape, and
I quit using the gray tape. The West Virginia Chrome, I graduated to zip ties.
And don't forget a necktie in case your belt breaks.
Right.
No, I got a trick that you could do with a pop bottle and string.
Just make sure you bring an egg with you.
You put a piece of string. Where's the cap? Let me find the cap.
Hey, when I was in high school, our automotive teacher, he brings in his Cadillac and he goes, "Okay, guys, look at it and tell me what it needs." I go, "Well, for one thing, it needs fem belts. You got your tie on there. going around.
That's hilarious.
He had a necktie on there. I'm like, he goes, "Oh, I already know about that. Don't worry about that."
That wasn't even what he was concerned with.
It works. It works.
So what's
Yeah.
Big Ant doing tonight?
I don't know. He was in. He just said hi. I don't know if he left.
These
So
fucking
look,
puppies are
you
driving me
put your
nuts
belt
already.
or rope there, you tie it on, and then you put it through here, and then you go like that. If you need a belt, you got the string in here, and then you got a hole tied on there. It'll work easy as a belt. If you're ever in need of a belt and got a pop bottle and string. Pop bottle and string, you can make a belt. You cut this off like that. You cut a hole in it, tie your string to it there, and then you cut a hole in your lid, like right here, put the string through, tie a knot, and there you go. There's your belt. It won't come apart.
Okay. Are you talking a belt for a car or a belt for a person?
A person.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna
Okay.
work on a car.
I was
No,
like,
it ain't gonna work on a car.
like, you know.
If you don't have an extra
That's
belt
not gonna
on you,
work.
that's kind of hard. Like you can't just like patch
Why don't you
together a
just use a
serpentine
bungee
belt.
cord?
Well, apparently, if you have a necktie, you can patch together a serpentine belt.
Yep.
There's that
I gotta see
fucking
that.
Edgar Snyder commercial again.
I gotta see that. If you live near Pittsburgh and you don't know who Edgar Snyder is, you're not watching. You're not paying attention. That guy's been doing commercials for what, 30, 40 years?
Dang, man.
Yeah, at
If
least.
you have a problem, just call MacGyver.
TNT, what's up, bud? What's up, Todd?
What's up, Todd?
Oh yeah, it's bitterly cold out here. Hey guys, I'll be back on. I'll be right back.
I guess he's got
Yeah,
going.
Todd, we're
There's
getting the
the-
rain now. It's going to be cold in the morning and ice everywhere.
There's the link, Todd. Pop up here if you want. Where the fuck did it go?
There, that's that. Where did my drink go? Yeah, this is our second snowstorm up here, and I'm done with it already. It could go away.
On the plus side, I haven't had to chase my piggies for fucking 3 days. The ground's been frozen.
Yeah, they probably ain't moving much.
Yeah.
Well, they get out and they go up to the net. Well, my old lady's cousin lives right up the road from us, and he's in his 80s, and he feeds them when they go up there.
So they probably go up there quite a bit.
Yeah, now it's like they're hell bent on getting out of their cage no matter what I do, because they know if they get out, what the fuck?
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, it's this goddamn Edgar Snyder commercial.
I'll be right back. Hold
I
on.
don't know what the hell it is. It's something started on my phone, and this commercial's been popping in and out of here for the last 2 days, and I'm about ready to smash it.
Have any of you watched that movie Black Adam yet?
No, my kid was telling me about it. He said it's good though.
Tell you what, it's pretty good. Like,
might
I mean,
watch that.
I'm not like huge on the Marvel thing, you know what I mean? But I watch them whenever they're free. I won't pay to see them. It got on HBO Max, and I tell you what, like it's a good watch. Another one that I was impressed with is that
Todd,
new
did you
Thor
see-
movie for Love and Thunder. It was good too.
Well, I'm gonna have to go, guys.
All right, hey Moon,
All
it was
right,
nice
Moon.
meeting you, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
See you
Yeah,
around,
I
bud.
gotta get up at 5 a.m. for work, and I got some things to do before I gotta go to sleep here.
All right.
Good
Take her
one.
easy, bud.
Everybody in the chat, have a good one. Till next time. Bye.
Come on.
What the hell? All right. Why am I up here by myself? Hey, y'all. What you doing? How you doing tonight? This is Captain from MK Reptiles. Apparently, I'm taking over stuff at the moment. I can't really see the chat. I mean, if it comes up, I can see you come up, but I got to check it, so it might take me a minute. All right, wait. What does this say? Oh, that's cool. Take his time. I'm all right. There you are. Did you get that commercial out?
I don't know what's going on with this phone. Every time I turn around, this black square with a purple circle starts flashing in the middle of the screen. Then it goes to a like Edgar Snyder commercial or something fucking stupid.
Well, I tell you what, like, I found this out and I researched it, and it is total bullshit, and it's the truth. You know how when you have a phone for so long, the same phone, they want to do updates. You know, you got to download updates. Ignore them updates as long as you can, because they're screwing your phone up. They're doing it so you have to renew your phone every 2 years. They keep, doing these upgrades to where these phones are no longer compatible with what they're putting out. So it'll suck. You won't, get good. Yep, you'll get all kinds of shitty service and stuff with it, because that's what they do. They have you upgrade, and it just makes it worse. It's a racket. That's why they release a new phone every year.
Where we lived at in Strongstown, I bought this phone not even a year ago at the dollar store. We lived a mile from the dollar store. We programmed the phone at the dollar store. And I had service at the dollar store, and when I went to my fucking house, I didn't have service.
Well, I mean, if you live out like off the road and stuff, it might be a problem. Like if you're not right in town. Mr. J, what's going on? But yeah, I got the same issue. If I don't use either Xfinity, Verizon, or AT&T, if I try to use T-Mobile or one of those smaller ones, I won't get service back here. But Xfinity gets service because it kind of, I guess in a way, it draws off of the cable service.
Yeah.
The way that they got theirs hooked up. Like if you have good cable service there, you'll have good cell phone service. But Xfinity is a bastard to work with. 3:30, Todd. Dang, starting early.
Yep.
I'm glad he told me or said something, because I wouldn't have thought to log on that early. I'd have been on 6, 7 o'clock going, well, heck, this thing's over. Where'd everybody go?
I got a brand new rack in today just for the occasion, Todd. And it's got one empty tub right there in the bottom of it.
I'm calling it rigged if he wins the snake tomorrow, just saying.
I win everything.
I don't care. Hey, these giveaways are fun, and when I start like having hatchlings, I'm going to be giving away at least one from every clutch. I don't care. I just if I can't sell it, I'm going to give it to someone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I'm not going to hang on to something that I don't need or I don't plan on using, and I'm just going to give it away.
There's the link, Mr. J, if you want to hop up here.
Me too. Is he going to say about being rigged? I don't know what he said me too about Todd
Yeah,
in the comments. Is that for being rigged?
probably.
I tell you what, I wouldn't bother me even if he did, rig it. Like, you decide who you give it away, because every one of these lives that I've been on, I'd say 75% of them go to their friends anyways. I feel like you don't even have a chance. Like, I'm not going to mention any names or put anyone out there like that, but when like you have a giveaway and you have like 200 people in there, and like people that are on the panel right there with you wins, your giveaways. Come on now. Like, me and Shane talked about this. In my giveaway, Shane's not getting put in them, and his giveaways, I'm not getting put in them.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to be fair about it as I can. And we was also talking about like putting all of your subs in there, like, or all the people that, don't normally like watch, but want to all of a sudden start watching you when you're giving a giveaway. Like, that's not going to fly with me either.
Yeah, I liked your idea. If you're going to do a giveaway, you start a month ahead of time. And say if you go live 4 days a week or 5 days a week, one day out of that week, you're not going to say which day, which episode, but you're going to give away a keyword or a key number. And then the following week, the same thing, different day, same thing, different day.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the month, if you don't have all 4 words or all 4 numbers, guess what?
Then you ain't in. And I'll take my lives down. Like, when I have a giveaway, if I'm going to do it like that, I'm taking them down so you can't go back and rewatch them. I don't care if I don't get the views. I want to reward the people that actually give me their time and watch my show live, and those are going to be the people that win for me. You could call it, bullshit, whatever you want. I call it, taking care of the people that help you.
Yep.
I'm as straightforward and as honest as you want to come by. I ain't going to bullshit you. I'll tell you the truth about whatever I feel the truth is. If you don't like it, oh well, as Derek would say from Big D's. Oh well. He's a good dude. I like Derek.
Yeah.
He's all right.
I bought 3 snakes. I bought 3 snakes off him last year. This Lesser Fire female come from him. I bought Lace Fire male off of him. And Todd, what the hell's that one you got?
Ooh.
A calico, pastel calico spider female that Todd has.
See, I got this possible lace clown that everybody gives me shit about because it don't have the white that wraps up. But if you go look on Canova's page, he just posted a lace clown that don't have no whites wrapping up around, and nobody's going to question him. I got it from Best Dressed Balls. Like, if he would have showed it, if Troy would sit there and put it out, nobody would have questioned him. But I got it from him and put it out there as a lace clown, and now everyone's questioning me.
Yep.
But Troy himself said if he would have knew what he knew this year about his line of lace, he would have marked the clown that I have as 100% lace instead of POS lace and sold it for much more.
Yeah.
So, I lucked out. That was Troy's exact words.
See, that's the trouble me and Todd were having with that mail that I got from Big D. because it was labeled as lace, and we had one hell of a time figuring that one out.
Lace is a hard gene. He said calico bumblebee. Oh, you got it up.
Yeah.
I
They're
mean, lace
beautiful
is.
female. That's a beautiful female.
I got a what was it? A chocolate hidden gene Woma pinstripe that is 50% hypo and possible special off
Yeah.
of one of their auctions. And she's growing. She's my best grower. Like, that snake is growing so fast. Like, she don't get fed any more than anyone else. Once a week, that's all she gets, and she never refuses. And she kind of likes them on the bigger side, So she don't get a small one. She's vicious. She goes and she takes care of herself, to handle one of the bigger rats. So I give them to her.
Luke.
What's up, Luke? But yeah, that's the snake that won King of the Mountain on Regis Spears. I won season 5 King of the Mountain with that lace clown. Like, you could tell it's just not a blade clown. It's got other things in it. Like, I don't know. When you see it up close, when you hold that snake, the color of it don't look like any clown that you look. It just holds its rich orange, yellowish, gold color. And I think that's how you could tell it's lace more than anything, the color of it.
Todd, did you see Zombie had a litter of puppies this morning? She had 7 of them. 1 female and 6 boys.
That's cool. I hope my snake odds don't ever come out like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
I mean, I need a major upgrade on my males. My males suck, but I kind of did it that way to save money, and I can make my own males. Instead of only holding back the females, there's going to be certain males that's going to be replacing their dads in the lineup.
Yep.
And then another thing that Shane and I kind of get into a disagreement on, well, it's not really a disagreement. He just looks at it from the opposite end of the spectrum than I do. I got a bunch of double and triple hets, and without codoms. They're just hets. The female might have one, I got a blade, het clown, het lav, het pied. And then I have that het clown, het pied, het lav male. And with that clutch, I'm hoping, since there's no codoms really going around, that, the eggs are going to have more recessives in them and then the codoms. I feel the codoms might cause your recessive hits to go down. I mean, it's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
The trait's got to carry somewhere, and if there's nothing else to be carried, then I feel you're going to hit more, at least double recessives, maybe not triples, but doubles. Triples
Maybe
would still be the odds God being in your favor, but doubles with no recessives or the one recessive, I think, are going to be what's common out of it. I hope, anyways.
I got 2 double heads coming here. I was supposed to pick them up 2 weeks ago, but they went off food and they only had 3 meals in them, and they went off food, so he didn't want to bring them out.
Where's that breeder live at?
Which one?
The one that you got your double hets coming.
He's in Ohio.
See, it's cold. I feel this cold sometimes makes these snake go, I ain't eating, it's too damn cold to eat.
I don't think it's that, because he has a game room. Well, he had a game room in his house. It was 35 by 40 or something. And
all right, he turned into
that's his snake room.
I don't know. When these storms come in and this cold comes in, it's got to change the barometric pressure and stuff. And
I'm sure it does. Barometric pressure wise,
Yeah, that matters to snakes, you know. Like to us, it won't bother us, but besides the temperature, it is. But when this barometric pressure comes through and it changes, I feel it could definitely upset a snake's eating habit.
Yep.
In my dumbass white guy's opinion, I could be wrong. But I have educated guesses on just about everything.
That's it. I guess.
But now if I get totally skunked and hit nothing with them hats, then, you know, I guess I'll go buy, you know, like a recessive with a hat to it. And, you know, the following year, stop messing around.
But that double het that I'm getting, it's albino clowns.
Nice. I got both a male and a female Enchi double het hypo desert ghost coming. They're both Enchi double het hypo and desert ghost.
Sweet.
So I'll be working on that too.
Did you see how much fucking desert ghost clowns are going for?
Yeah, they're like fucking 10 grand at least.
We were looking at a pastel. It was just a pastel desert ghost clown female for like 12 grand.
Yeah, yeah. The males are like 10 grand.
My buddy up here in the hill that I get my I buy his retired breeders and stuff that he's not using anymore.
Right.
No.
And he's got probably 10 double het clown desert ghost females up there. And I think he's got 2 visual clown het desert ghost males.
That sounds like a project.
The male should be ready either this year or next year. He's not exactly certain on when that male's going to be ready, but the females should be ready this year for sure.
See, that leopard clown I got that's stuck on AFFs is only sitting at about 350 grams, and he's not putting weight on fast. It's going to take me probably, I'd say, another 4 to 5 months to even get him up to size, you know, to where you can start breeding him. And then maybe another month or 2 for him to get big enough to where he's actually going to shoot a good enough load in that female. So,
Yep.
you know, that puts me like 6-7 months until I can even start using him. So I put, his one female was at like 1,550 grams. And I didn't want her to, like, you know, start creating eggs or everything and not have no male to inseminate them. So I put the lavender to him or to her because the lav is 66. Now I think I have a definite marker to prove out het lavs. Like, you know how the alien heads are on the side of the snakes? If the white goes up all the way around and surrounds that whole alien head, I think that's a het lav marker. Like, because on the het labs, the 100% het labs I have, they do it. And like the other 2 that are, one's 100% and that one is 66% labs, also do it. But no other snake does it. The white goes up and like stops 3/4 of the way up the alien heads that don't connect on the top. I could be wrong. It's just things that I'm noticing. Shane's back.
I hear
He
you
said,
not.
yo, I'm back. He says, yo, I'm back. I don't know, in the chat.
What up?
What up?
Shit. Ate some
Shit.
pizza, warmed up a little bit, and put pants on.
Pussy.
What are you going to do when winter gets there?
Hey, bro, this is about as cold as it gets in Texas.
What are you going to do when you go up
I just see
north?
the breath coming out of your mouth.
Right? Like, it's cold in here. I got it. I got 2 heaters going and everything. I'm trying to keep my rats warm tonight. But this place ain't insulated at all, dude. So it's just like, and it's windy as heck tonight too. That's the thing, is it's not just cold, it's windy too. Next year, I won't have this problem. All this will be all nice, insulated. What? Oh, Morbid's got himself muted. I was like, what the heck?
No, he's not. I was muted for a second because I was hacking the lung out.
No, fucking. She brought her old cat out here and put it up on top of my enclosures to feed it. And now the rest of the cats are up there, and there's about to be one hell of a fucking fight.
Oh, you sure that snake ain't trying to? What's that?
He's gonna have to get the snakes out just to break it up.
I think my cat it like knows that they're my other pets, because every time I get them out, he just kind of look at me weird, like, you're lucky I ain't fucking that up.
Ken, do you feel the same way as I do about like genetics and stuff, to where it's like, I don't know, I feel like I have a complete understanding of ball python genetics.
There is some things that like that are probably simple answers, but there are some questions I still have, and I'm still open to learning. I'm sure there's more that I don't know.
As far as how snakes pass their genetics on,
yeah,
and like what your odds are of that, and what, like, you know, different het numbers mean and everything. Like, where did you learn
I understand all that, but none of that's really guaranteed.
Where is that? Where you learned? Where did you learn that?
Just basically looking and researching.
But where? Where did you research?
YouTube videos. I mean, for sure.
Me too. I mean, I did some other research off of YouTube, obviously, like messing around with the genetics calculator and stuff for hours, you know, searching Morph Market, talking to different reptile breeders all the time. But in all honesty, the number one thing that helped me was YouTube.
Yeah.
Getting tutorials.
Dude, when I first figured out, like, you did your video on like how to use YouTube, like, I didn't even know YouTube existed until you did that video. And then you started using that calculator on that one video, dude. It was like the next week. Like, there, I was on there 24/7.
You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the next week. I did not get off of that page.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I lived on it.
And that to me is shocking to me, because I was just like, whenever I first started, I was like, man, Morph Market is amazing. People don't know about it. I got to start making videos about it.
So I tried to tell you blue today, but I couldn't figure it out.
What?
Oh, I told Solo I went back on the video today and tried to get in and moderate people like I did the last video, but for some reason it wouldn't fucking let me.
Were you hitting live chat?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. What you doing, Ken?
Peeing. I don't think you wanted to watch me pee.
I don't know, but I'm gonna call this one at 2 hours tonight, guys.
All right, cool.
I'm fucking beat.
2 hours. What's that saying?
Is Cole on?
Yeah, he's on.
As I say, I don't know if there's no one else is going on. I'll start a live, a random one, but if he's on, we'll just go to his.
Yeah,
right,
he's on there.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, if no one's on, one of us got to start one, Ken.
Yeah, but I don't want to step on Cole's toes or nothing like that, even though I don't think we have many people that go between both of us. But,
Right.
like, I ain't about that, you know. I'll stay off, you know, for that stuff. Dude, just respect people. It's a respect thing, I feel.
Solo, I'll send you Cole's link and IG, okay? If you want to go over there and chat, they're good people.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, try to post that in the comments if you can.
I don't know how to do that.
have Mrs. Morbid post Cole's link in the chat. I know she's got it.
Yeah, she's messing with the puppies right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. Dang, it's cold as shit in here, man.
All right, Morbid, thanks for having me. It was cool being on. I'm glad I could catch you live one night. I mean, I'm going to try to arrange my schedule so I'm not falling asleep at like 10:30 and missing this shit. But
Well, I want to start going a little bit earlier, like I told you guys today, this because for the last month and a half, 2 months, I've been in Cole's stuff, and the last 3 nights I haven't been over there because I've been over here dicking around, you know.
Right.
very
But
cool.
you're like one of the only late night reptile community guys. I mean, Cole is starting to get reptiles in his stuff, but he himself is not a reptile guy, you know. So
Exactly. I lay there and don't flip. Like now, I said I'm going to go in there and go to sleep, but I'll probably lay there until 4:30, 5 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah,
right. I know you're gonna be on Cole's chat soon enough.
Yep.
Justin's about getting fucking knocked in the fucking head.
But I'll talk to you
that sounds
guys
like
later.
fighting words.
Hey,
All right,
thanks
guys.
for having us.
I'm getting
Thanks
off
for having
here.
us,
See
Morbid.
y'all
See you later, bro.
I'll see you over there.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right.
I'm laying there.